What if I told you you could remove all your hard inquiries in the next 10 days? Sounds crazy, but it's true. We got one family member that did it in 10 days, and he's going to explain the process, and he's going to walk you through it step by step by step. He's going to give you enough information. So with that being said, you already know what time it is. Let's get right into it.
No problem. My name is Deontay. I'm 31 years old. I'm from California, Los Angeles.
Cali.
And yes, sir. So how it happened for me, man? I do a lot of YouTubing, man. I do a lot of, research on just different things that that intrigue me. So what happened was my credit score was a 435, and it was horrible. I was abusing my credit clearly, and I was just trying to figure out a way, because as I got older, I needed it for, apartments and cars and things of that nature. So I ended up trying to figure out, just like, how can I repair it without paying like all this money, to these, supposedly credit gurus who, offer these, crazy promises but never fulfill. So I'll buy like little research, buy little templates here and ebooks here, and and it's crazy how literally everything that I've bought, and I started this process a few years ago. I just been stuck with Transunion. I'll go into that later, but out of all the information and products that I've bought over the years involving credit repair, your YouTube videos have been the only ones that actually work. Like, and I'm talking about work in like less than a week, like a week type. It's crazy. I still can't believe it, honestly. Like, I'm like, after all these years and all this money I've spent in all these, late nights of just studying and doing research, watching your videos have helped me literally more in this past 10 days than it has in like, the past couple years. And it's crazy. I cannot believe it. I was just telling my girl this the other day, like, this dude really works. I'll be in here, I have you on the screen, then I have another video on my iPad, then I have you on my phone, another video on YouTube. It's crazy. So to answer your question about my business, I have a clothing business, and I just, I wanted to be self-sufficient and, start something that I was interested in, which is clothing. And so I decided to run with it. I didn't have anybody to teach me on how to, build an LLC or how to establish business credit or anything like that. It's just something that I just do my own research on. I sit here, I watch YouTube all day for like multiple hours at a time, and I execute whatever I find out. I just, I'll pause the video and execute. I'll try it, and if it works, it works, and, just continue to want to seek information. And, that's what led me to your video.
Hey, you sound just like us, man.
Heck yeah. So, what did you have on your credit? What did you try, and what did you have on your credit? And what got removed in 10 days? Like, what process did you do?
Yeah, so my process was I was struggling with these hard inquiries, right? So TransUnion giving me all types of crap every time I try to call and get the hard inquiries knocked off. They'll give me some excuse on why they couldn't do it. And I've been dealing with this problem for like a year and a half, almost 2 years. And like I said, it was 20, in total I had 34 hard inquiries. So I watched your video. As I'm watching your video, that's when I learned about the whole identity .gov and all, things of that nature. And I literally paused your video and I went to the website. I pressed play on your video again, and then follow the next step. Long story short, I sent it all to all three credit. I wasn't really even focusing on Experian and Equifax. My main focus was TransUnion. And so I sent it to all three, but TransUnion were the first ones to respond. And I got a notification, I want to say 2 days ago, stating that they deleted 29 of the 34 hard inquiries, which I was having like the craziest, time trying to get rid of. So
hey,
like,
I want to kind of interrupt you. I'm going to tell you what you did, and then what you did that Dave told you to do what was different. When you were sending in those letters, they was receiving the letters, but they put it in a system under your credit file, right?
Right.
But until you do the other steps, they ain't gonna do nothing about it, because it's like telling my son who ate my ice cream when I know he did it. You know what I'm saying? So he's just gonna lie. So if you get yourself, it's nothing. But once you get these other people involved, bro, it makes stuff move, man. I'm glad you didn't give up, bro.
Man, it's crazy. I've been dealing with this literally for like, I can almost say years, and it's been causing me problems because like a lot of stuff that I'm dealing with now, they go to Transunion, you know, to pull. So now I'm getting denied left and right. Too many hard inquiries. So I'm just like, I need to figure out a way. And it's like, I don't know what it was, but one day I'm on YouTube because I've never seen your channel before, and then out of nowhere it pops up. I'm like, what the heck is this? So I'm off for seeking knowledge, and I click on the video, and I'm like, I'm reading the comments. I instantly go to the comments, see what the people are talking about. And people are like, man, Dave is this, and Dave is this, and you know, it really worked. And I'm like, what? So I just, you know, I was like, you know, they can't be on here lying. So I tried myself. And I know everybody's situation is different, but I can honestly say, man, this is crazy. Like I'm still waiting on results to come back because I have a late payment that I'm trying to get off there. But I'm 100% facts guaranteed in less than 2 weeks for sure. So around 10 days at the max, because I figured it'll take about 2 to 3 weeks. So when I got those alerts, when I woke up in the morning for work, I got those alerts, and I'm like, there ain't no way I got these 29 hard inquiries removed already. And my credit score, it jumped up 98 points. So April 30th, it went up, and then May 1st, it went up again for a total of 98 points. So in 2 days, my credit score went up 98 points.
Right. So
we believe it.
Yeah. So we used to do credit all the time, but then we realized that it'll hit harder if we empower the people who really wanted to help themselves. Not saying everybody else don't want to help themselves, but we understand that people are more busy, but we can't serve everybody if we just keep trying to take the clients in. So we Dave put out the information. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I would have sold everything because the results are real. Like, bro, when you were talking, bro, I could see the smile in your, like it feel like you just learned magic, right? So I'm about to ask you.
That's what it seemed like.
So I'm gonna ask you this question. How does it feel that you know that now you can control your own credit?
It's amazing. Like there's nothing like it. There's literally nothing like it. Like it's hard to describe, to put in words, honestly. Like I've been struggling, and I'm someone who's been trying to work with this, you know, do the credit repair thing for my own self for a few years now. So for me to be able to watch a video and your videos are less than 15 minutes, which is great. It's not over drawn out. It's not, you know, confusing. It's not too much information. It's just to the point. So for me to be able to watch that video in less than, you know, 15 minutes, comprehend and get what I need to know out of it, and to be able to execute and to know for a fact that it's gonna work, it's just, there's nothing like it. It's crazy.
Thanks.
I'm still speechless. Like I cannot believe it. Like I spent money, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on just different templates and different ebooks and just books on Amazon. You know, involving
all on trash. All to no avail. And
for me to be able to just click on some random YouTube video, and you know, my first mind went to, oh man, you know, people be on YouTube, they'll tell you anything to get the views. So, you know, to get their views up. So I'm like, you know, reading the comments, I'm hearing from the people, and I'm like, no, this actually works. You know, if you execute and you follow it step by step, it'll work. So that's exactly what I did. And I'll be the first one to tell you, man, it works. If you follow the directions, like I said, everyone's situation is different, but I know for myself, 29 hard inquiries removed, which I was having the toughest time getting off. In less than it was like 10 days at max. My credit score literally shot up 98 points. Literally, I got an alert for my credit score increasing on the 30th of April. The very next day I woke up again in the morning, I got another increase for a total of 98 points in 2 days.
Dang, man.
Like,
all right,
that's crazy.
All right, so I got another question for you. All right, did you ever pay somebody to actually fix your credit, or were you just investing in information?
Let me see.
Hey, you don't gotta say no company name on that because you probably.
Oh no, you're good. I think I did pay some. Actually, no, I did. Actually, I paid some. This company. You know, they were allegedly, you know, supposed to be doing what they're supposed to be doing, but I was never seeing any results. And then they were dragging me out because the company that I was dealing with was making me pay monthly. So, and then obviously now it makes sense, you know, those type of companies, their goal is not to fix your credit in a, you know, fast, because if they do, then they have one less customer. So, but yeah, I was paying them monthly, still have stuff on my credit report, and like I said, this video right here, well, I watch all your videos, but this particular one for these hard inquiries, I watched it, I executed, and now it's completely off. Like, I cannot believe it. They're starting to send me all type of offers now. Like, hey, you qualify for this, you qualify for that, go apply for this. I'm like, man, this is dope. So my credit score went over. It was like a six something. Like, I want to say 630, something like that, around there. And now it's like a 708. So.
Hey, I appreciate my guy Deontay for tapping in and putting in the work. Hey, if you want to learn how to do the steps that he did, hey, just watch this video right here. It basically breaks it down step by step by step, so you can start getting results and knocking those hard inquiries without calling the credit bureaus.